And welcome to Back Talk Entertainment. I'm your host Char, joined in the studio today by Zack and Ellie, and we have Katie on on location at the Best of Boston party at Vans Pier in Boston.
Some interesting news coming out today involving Michael Jackson. According to Mohsin Petit Jackson, MJ is her daddy. The 35-year-old accuses that MJ impregnated her mother Barbara when he was only 17 years old. Barbara, in fact, is the sister of singer Diana Ross. You haven't even heard the disturbing news yet. Miss Jackson has also come out saying that when she was 9 years old, Catherine Jackson hatched a plan to abduct her and send her off to Belgium to protect MJ's reputation. And she also claims that all 7 of her abductors were later murdered. Why did Mohsin come out with this? Why do you think? She is quoted saying that she wants to formally claim her part of her father's inheritance. What do you guys think? Is this for real, or is someone just trying to dig in MJ's pockets?
I don't know. I think it's kind of like a random story to come out all at once. I mean, don't you think she would have leaked it a little bit? Like
over time. I mean, if I was about to be abducted,
and then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, I was going to be abducted to Belgium, you know.
I know, and especially since it just that happens that, you know, Michael Jackson happens to pass away and have a huge
like,
will, you know what I mean? Now it's my part too.
Yeah.
So, just makes no sense.
Okay, here's one for you, Price is Right fans. How do you think Drew Carey is doing as the new Price is Right host? Well, let's check out the legendary Bob Barker about how he feels about his show's new host.
Oh man, how do you think Drew's doing?
Well, he does his show differently than I did.
Right, you can't copy the original.
Well, I tried to make the show really exciting, and he doesn't do that. He just plays the games.
Before you go, one thing I always wanted to ask you, what did it feel like punching Adam Sandler in the face?
Young men love that movie, and they're always asking me, could I really beat up Adam Sandler? In real life, could I beat up Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
And my answer is Adam Sandler couldn't even whip Regis Philbin.
In this week's box office review, Leonardo DiCaprio takes the prize with his mindful thriller Inception. The flick, which also stars Juno's Ellen Page, brought in $42.7 million this weekend alone. This movie's runner-up movie, Salt, stars Angelina Jolie as a CIA official accused to be a Russian spy. The action thriller brought in $36 million. With $23.7 million, Despicable Me comes in third place. The animated family comedy stars Steve Carell and Nickelodeon superstar Miranda Cosgrove. Rounding out the top 5 box office hits this week are 2 Disney films. The Sorcerer's Apprentice brought in $9.65 million, and Toy Story 3, which is still in the top 5 with $8.92 million.
Hitting theaters soon are some films that promise to be true entertainment. The Other Guys, starring funny man Will Ferrell and the ever-popular Mark Wahlberg, opens August 6th. In the film, 2 mismatched New York detectives go on a mission looking to impress the cops they idolize. However, things don't go quite the way they plan. America's sweetheart Julia Roberts stars in Eat, Pray, Love. The story of an around-the-world adventure will be released August 13th. And finally, out this month, The Expendables, a film about a team of mercenaries headed to South Africa to overthrow a dictator. The film is expected to be a must-see since it stars, well, almost everybody. Sylvester Stallone, Jason Statham, Jet Li, Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and more. Now, let's take a look at the star-packed trailer for The Expendables.
Now it's time to toss things over to Katie, who's live at the Best of Boston party at Vans Pier in Boston. Katie?
Everybody back at the studio knows how much of a big supporter I am of vitamin water. And as you would turn out, sure enough, we're right next to the vitamin water little display exhibit that they have here at the Best of Boston. This is where all the best salons and restaurants and workout people, personal trainers, all will get honored here. And as you can see, there's a lot of action going on. In fact, now I'm going to ask Ian, check this out. Spin right around, and you're going to see the Odyssey boat leaving on its nightly, this would be their sunset cruise. Oh, we're going to go the other way. We're still live. This is kind of funny. Check this out. There's the Odyssey right there. So this is why Boston is one of the greatest cities on earth. And look, here comes Paul now. This is perfectly timed. You guys are great. Not only do I have the publisher here, right? I love it. I got Randy, Jimmy Young. How are you?
How are you?
We're live on the internet right now. Back in my studio in Natick, I've got kids actually anchoring this show.
Very cool.
Because I bet you understand how amazing kids are when you give them an opportunity to do something.
You know, kids do more. We look at what all of these folks have done, and it is nothing in comparison to what the kids are able to do when they have all the tools they need.
When they're given the opportunity, they'll blow you away. Are you happy with the turnout here for the Best of Boston tonight?
No, we are thrilled with the turnout. We've had this issue where we can't turn people away because, you know, this is such a celebration, and it's a celebration of so many different businesses that make this city so great. And so it's been a beautiful night. We've got some great sponsors, and we've got an unbelievable backdrop to the city. So we are thrilled to have you here.
That's right. Well, you know what? This is the best city in America. You know that, right?
No question.
This is where the cradle of liberty, this is where it all began, and this is where pretty much I've spent my entire life. So I'm a little biased. You understand that?
See, I didn't realize there were any other cities in America. So now I'm learning something from you here, but it is. And, you know, you take a look at the history that we've got here and that we're making, I think, every day as well.
I'm not one to sway any of the competition or anything, but I'm going to go out on a limb and think there aren't a lot of broadcasting schools for young people under the age of 18. I don't think that's really a category in the Best of Boston, but maybe we could make it one next year.
You know, I think we've got to talk to our editors and figure out why that is and see what we can do. But
you guys don't actually talk to the editors. Now, you don't have any influence on them at all, do you?
We have no influence, but of course we always want to make sure they know all the things that are here. But no, these guys spend an entire year eating, drinking, and researching. And so they're working hard all day long and all year long.
Now, what about this guy? Does he work hard enough, Paul? Come on in here, Paul. Come on.
There is actually no harder working guy in the publishing industry.
Good to see you. So you take a lot of pride on this night. This is like almost like a birthday party for you guys every year because it's such a big event.
It is. It's our biggest issue. It's our biggest event. Celebrate the city, celebrate the winners, and we're glad that everyone's here.
I'm not going to put you on the spot, but is there one Best of Boston special place that both of you guys frequent on a regular basis? Is there a restaurant out there that you might want to say that, like, to me, the best in Boston is always Davio's. It just is. And then the others compare to it. Now, I don't know how you feel about that.
Well, since we eat out probably 4 nights a week, we do frequent a lot of restaurants in the city, and they're all great.
Good. Well, very political.
Yeah, very political.
And I will tell you, it is so hard. It all depends what you want and when you want it. You know, the book talks about Santarpio's, a great pizza.
Great pizza.
I mean, every great steak. So it's that's the thing about the city. Not too many cities in America have the kind of choices we have here.
That's right. Well, thank you guys so much.
Well, thank you for being here.
Joining it. Thank you guys again. Appreciate it. And maybe next year we'll see you when we get our best. All right, in the meantime, reporting live from the Fan Pier in Boston, I am the president and founder of Young Broadcasters of America. Let's go to a break, and we'll return with more of Back Talk Entertainment after this.